It can be difficult to define yourself by something that happened so long ago and is gone forever. It's like a fellow at the end of the bar telling no one in particular about the silver medal he won in high school track, the one he still wears around his neck. The only thing an old man can tell a young man is that it goes fast, real fast. And if you're not careful, it's too late. Of course, the young man will never understand this truth.
The network went to Norm and said, we want to get rid of Jim Downey. And we just want you to know, you're cool with that, right? He said, no. If you can't fire him. If you fire him, I quit. And they go, that's crazy. I mean, he's not helping you, the segment's too mean or whatever. And he said, well, no, I'm not doing it without him. And he never told me that.
The way I came to feel that I try to tell myself is that since when you're dead, you're not alive, and since when you're alive, you're not dead, you and death will never actually cross paths. So there's really nothing to be afraid of.
I bet the board is spelled B-O-R-E-D. She said something about, like, I'm going to go into the bathroom to get a towel to wipe off your balls or something.
Wait a minute. No, you can't. No, wait a minute. You can't.
Thanks, I'm Norm Macdonald, and now the fake news. Well, it is finally official. Murder is legal in the state of California.
And if you're at the table and you're rolling them bones, there's no money in playing it safe. You have to take all your chips and put them on double six and watch as every eye goes to you and then to those red dice doing their wild dance in freezing time before finding the cruel green felt. I've been lucky.
I didn't know him that well in the 90s. And then when my dad died, I had to do a movie with Norm. And I tried everything to get out of that movie because I was inconsolable. And I couldn't get out of it. And working with him was the greatest thing that ever happened to me. It was like he was the right guy at the right time. I was inconsolable.
Did he talk to you about your dad a lot? Or what did he do?
Never came up. He just made me laugh.
Like one time I went to a psychiatrist because I was gambling too much, and he told me, you do that to like avoid life. And then that was my argument, was like, that's why you do everything, is to avoid it. You live life to avoid life, in a way, like,
I'll tell you one thing. I'll tell you who's taking your place. Nobody can take your place, Norm Macdonald. That's what I think.
So I sort of live in a fantasy world more than I wouldn't know what's inside a grocery store.
It has its pros and cons to live in a fantasy world.
It has its pros and cons, yeah. You could lose your mind, that's the con.
Yeah.
But the pro is everything turns out all right.